Hold on to your seats because this is the wildest family wedding story you've ever heard. How can a seemingly joyous occasion turn into a chaotic battlefield? Well, that's exactly what happened at my sister's wedding. After 10 years of silence between us, I finally decided it was time to settle the score. And let me tell you, the result was nothing short of explosive. So let me take you back to where this all began. 10 years ago, we were thick as thieves. Sisters who would share everything from late-night secrets to shopping sprees. But then life got in the way and we had a falling out over something trivial that spiraled out of control. Fast forward a decade and we hadn't spoken a single word. Not on birthdays, not on holidays, not ever. It was as if we were living in two different worlds, completely cut off from each other. Now, when I received the invitation to her wedding, I had mixed feelings. Part of me wanted to congratulate her, but another part of me thought, why should I celebrate when we haven't mended our relationship? I debated for days on whether I should go, but in the end I decided it was time to show up. After all, I thought, weddings are an opportunity for a fresh start, right? Boy, was I wrong. The day of the wedding finally arrived, and as I walked into the venue, nostalgia hit me like a freight train. Memories of the good old days rushed back, but I stayed focused. I was there to confront my sister, and I had a plan. Now, as I'm sure you can guess, the tension between us was palpable. When I finally made eye contact with her, it was as if we were both transported back in time, stuck in this bubble of unresolved issues. The ceremony was beautiful, and I sat there trying not to dwell on the past. But as soon as the reception started, I knew it was time to take action. I spent the first hour reminiscing about our shared childhood with family members, but my thoughts were focused on my sister. Should I bring it up? Ask myself. I realized that if I didn't say anything, I'd regret it forever. Now, I want to know, have you ever had a similar experience? Have you ever confronted a family member after years of silence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. It's hard to believe that events like these can lead to bitter feelings and unresolved conflict. Back to the reception. With an electric atmosphere and the dance floor buzzing, I decided to approach her. "Can we talk?" I asked, and she froze. To my surprise, she nodded, and we stepped outside for some fresh air. I could feel the weight of 10 years of silence as I blurted out all the feelings I had bottled up. And guess what? Felt liberating. But as I shared my side of the story, things took a twist. Instead of the heartfelt conversation I imagined, my sister became defensive. She unleashed all her pent-up frustrations, and let me tell you, I did not see this coming. Emotions were flying left and right, and the guests began to notice. The whole thing turned into a spectacle, and I realized that my plan for revenge had morphed into an unexpected confrontation. After what felt like hours, we finally calmed down. As we walked back into the wedding reception, I couldn't help but wonder, did I achieve what I set out to do? The wedding continued, and while it was awkward at first, I sensed some healing taking place. Sometimes a little fire is necessary to ignite change. So, what does this all mean for our relationship moving forward? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the story. And here's my question for you. Have you ever confronted someone at an event? What happened? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments. As the evening came to a close, I realized that the wedding was about more than just the union of two people. It was about connection, understanding, and, yes, sometimes even chaos. So, as I sit down to edit this video, I'm grateful for that spontaneous moment outside the reception that forced us to confront our past. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want to hear more wild stories like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. I have an even crazier story lined up, and trust me, it involves a surprise guest. Stay tuned for that. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.